Good morning, good morning. Oh gosh, it better be a good morning. Feeling very under the weather, head cold, but that doesn't stop my mind from thinking, especially when I start hearing the news and stuff like that. I'm going to bring up a couple points. And as always, kind of like a person standing back, which we all should do more often in order to discern, in order to understand what we're dealing with. Okay, we're talking about the presidency, period. I don't care what year in timeline. I don't care, It doesn't matter what the party is. They're jumping on the case of age, okay, and concern that he, the one that is in the presidency right now, is too old. It doesn't matter what they run into, and with age comes wisdom and experience. I get that, but I'll just say this on all the points. It's our fault. The American public, it's our fault. We the people haphazardly use our democracy, and we need to be more in tune with it. Okay? There's simple answers to a couple of these things. Well, I won't say simple answers, but there's measures that if we took them, maybe, just maybe, things might go a little smoother. It's not just as the president that all of a sudden, whether I think he's there, that's not the point. We all go through those things, and if you had the schedule that the president does, if you tried to keep the schedule the president does, I don't care. You could be 40 and run into problems. Okay? Ask Obama or someone like that who is physically fit up for the job, and they'll tell you it's not an easy fucking job. So, back on the age thing, how about term limits? Gee, there's a novel concept. The system wasn't made to be some retirement center. The system was actually made to serve the public. And if they know that their time is short, they might get things done a little faster. They might actually serve the public a little faster. I say might, but I'm pretty damn sure that it's going to happen. So, term limits. You only get to serve 2 terms, then you have to go somewhere else and do something else. Okay? You can come back to it, but you got to go somewhere else to get some cross-training. Now, on the other side of the coin, presidency. We to run the insurity that we actually hire somebody in the system that might have a little bit wherewithal and handle on their own lives. Taxes. Plain and simple. You run for office, you need to show your taxes. I don't care if it's written in the Constitution or if it's just something that is just a verbal. But are you going to be scrutinized on them? You bet. But and it's not that you may have holdings. Hey, we're in a global market. You got to have holdings anywhere now. Okay, but the whole point is you got to be able to say what you're worth and that it's worth that. Taxes. Simple. I mean, anybody can ask anybody in this country for a simple snapshot of their taxes, and they are able to produce them. Why we turn around and let a candidate that runs for office not show their taxes, I don't know. I've got an issue. If the person isn't able to do that, I don't care if they're a thousandaire, a billionaire, or a trillionaire. They should be able to show it. Plain and simple. If they don't show it, Houston, we have a problem. It's that simple. So just those two measures. You wanna fix a few things? You get those things fixed. And it would solve a lot of stuff. The reason why we have the problems we do right now is because we have the problems. The reason why we have those problems is because we never were diligent enough to foresee these things. And they were right there in plain sight the whole time. So, term limits down the road, trust me, that would help. As a person climbs the ladder, educate them a little bit. And taxes. Let's find out who these idiots or educated, intelligent geniuses that we bring into the forum to lead our country. Let's find out who they are. And if they are who they say they are. It also will help the democracy. Plain and simple. Hey, nothing but love. And wish you all the best. Happy Saturday.